Hi, this is Advocate Harpreet. After taking a look at Internal Complaints Committee in Module 3, we shall study Local Complaints Committee LCC in Module 4. Structure of Module 4. In this module, we shall consider Constitution of LCC, Role of LCC, Contents of Annual Report, Model Organizational Policy, Complaints Committee Do's and Don'ts, Training, Multiple Choice Questions. Constitution of Local Complaints Committee. Complaints from workplaces employing less than 10 workers or when the complaint is against the employer will be looked into by the LCC. A district officer notified under the Act will constitute the LCC at the district level. LCC will also look into complaints from domestic workers. LCC will be a 5-member committee comprising of a chairperson to be nominated from amongst eminent women in the field of social work or committed to the cause of women. One member shall be from amongst women working in block, taluka or tehsil municipality in the district. Two members of whom at least one shall be a woman is to be nominated from NGOs committed to the cause of women or a person familiar with the issues related to sexual harassment, provided that at least one of the nominees should preferably have a background in law or legal knowledge. The concerned officer dealing with the social welfare or women and child development shall be an ex officio member. Role of LCC. Complainant can approach the LCC for sexual harassment at workplace. If the complainant wishes, then conciliation may be carried out. In other cases, if the complaint is proved prima facie, then LCC can forward the complaint to the police for registering the case under IPC. Apart from this, there is a monitoring role also. District office will submit the monitoring report annually to the state government. Internal committee will file their annual reports with LCC, which shall be compiled and filed with state government by district officer. As per Rule 14 of the POSH rules, the annual report shall have the following details: number of complaints of sexual harassment received in the year, number of complaints disposed of during the year, number of cases pending for more than 90 days, number of workshops or awareness programs against sexual harassment carried out, nature of action taken by the employer or district officer. The central and state governments are mandated to develop relevant information, education and communications and training material and organize awareness programs to advance the understanding of the public on the provisions of the Act. The central government will provide financial assistance to the states to meet the expenditure of fee and allowances payable to the members of local complaints committee. Model organizational policy. What should be the ingredients of a model organizational policy? It should take care of an express commitment to eradicate and prevent sexual harassment with zero tolerance, a definition of sexual harassment including both quid pro quo and hostile work environment giving examples, an explanation of penalties including termination the employer will impose for a substantiated sexual harassment conduct, a detailed outline of the grievance procedure employees should use, a clear statement that anyone found guilty of harassment after investigation will be subject to immediate and appropriate disciplinary action. Additional resources or contact persons available for support and consultation. An express commitment to keep all sexual harassment complaints and procedures confidential and time bound. provisions for training of employment at all levels, an anti-retaliation policy providing protection against retaliation to complainants, witnesses, complaints committee members, and other employees involved in prevention and complaints resolution. Communicate the policy through a handbook or in a memo form at the time of appointment. The policy can also be posted in the workplace. Informal methods of resolving complaints must be part of the complaints mechanism, as many complaints can be resolved effectively and positively through informal methods. Complaints Committee Do's and Don'ts. Do's. To formalize and publicize complaint procedures that are easy and non threatening. To provide safety for friends and supporters of the complainant. To appoint complaints officers, one men and one women, to serve as the first point of contact. Complaint officers should be members of the committee. One of them should be an outside expert. To authorize complaint officers to resolve the issue without the committee's intervention. If unresolved to the complainant's satisfaction, the complainant should go to the committee. Use a cheerful, comfortable, airy room for meeting the complainant. Ensure that your body language communicates complete attention to the complainant and the accused. Treat the complainant with respect. Discard predetermined notions of how our victim or accused should look or behave. Beware of stereotypes. All sexual crimes are committed in private so that there may not be any eyewitnesses. This is an important point that the committee would do well to remember at all the times. Consult the complainant for punitive action. If the management does not accept the recommended action, it should give three valid reasons. Help the complainant regain his or her self respect. Don'ts. Do not under any circumstance get aggressive. Do not insist on a detailed description of harassment. This could increase the complainant's trauma. Do not allow trainings. Effective training programs are essential to sensitize, train all their staff members, men and women, to recognize sexual harassment, deal with it, and when it occurs and prevent it. Training for the members of the complaints committee and others who are going to be instrumental in implementing the policy is very essential. Their training should include a component of gender sensitization along with the procedures for taking complaints and for inquiry, etc. Sexual harassment training for all employees should address perceptions and understanding of sexual harassment, impact of sexual harassment on individuals and workplace, understanding the policy and complaints mechanism. The training for complaints committee should address, in addition to these, the procedures of investigation, skills necessary for inquiries, documenting the procedures, etc. This brings us to the end of the module. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to play this video as many times as you wish. You may also wish to download the same. Just to remind students again, you get complete free and downloadable course material and IALM copyrighted ebook upon finishing of your course and submission of your assignment. You may click on Move to Next Unit at the bottom of this page. This will take you to multiple choice questions. The MCQs will be directly or indirectly related to the information contained in the present module. If you still have any questions or clarifications, feel free to write to us at registrar@ilm.academy. If it's a weekday, we will respond to you on the same day itself. As always, ILM wishes you good luck for your very bright professional career ahead. Thank you.